Hello everyone, my name is Ian Murphy. Today you will be listening to my detailed summary of Last Christmas by Wham. If you are new to the channel or are unfamiliar with how I conduct an astrological reading, you can check out the link in the description below to learn how I do this, along with other resources that you may find beneficial. And with that, let's go ahead and get started. The birth chart info. The song was released on December 3rd, 1984 via CBS Records internationally, located in London, England. Since we do not have an accurate time to work with, we shall set it to noon and ignore the fast-moving placements. Aspects. Important things that jump out to me are Mercury-Neptune conjunction and Sun-Uranus conjunction. Although Jupiter is squaring the moon, we do not have an accurate time for this, so it may be irrelevant, since it's likely that the aspect is outside of the tight orb. For simplicity, we will be ignoring the asteroids as well. But if any of you guys are interested in their exact meanings, you can find that on my website in the description below. A brief instructional guide. This part is a bit technical, so if you're impatient, skip to this part of the video for the actual reading. Our focus will be on the sun placement, with Uranus being the outlier, which is represented by this delta symbol. The C here represents the constant, which remains the same if you are looking at the exact placement using Johndro's sign rulership. In this case, you will find the exact sequence by looking up 11.51 Sagittarius. In Johndro's sign rulership, this whole column represents R for the main ruler, Mercury represents R1, Venus represents R2, Jupiter R3, Neptune R4, Saturn R5, Mercury R6, and finally we end with Venus at R7. You'll notice that not all the colors are distinctly on one side, but can be found on either end of the sentence. It is valid to go from one end to the other so long as you start from the main ruler to the last subruler, or the last subruler to the main ruler. Main rulership is always present in the reading as it is stable and central to the reading, but as you get down to the subruler, it can be admissible to stop after R5 as these additional details become more and more inconsequential and unstable. Especially given the fact that there is no time, we are not even sure if that last row in the sequence is reliable. But just because we have incomplete data doesn't mean we shouldn't at least give it a try, since we can still get a clear picture as to what's happening within the specific environment. In order to help the viewer, I will be providing the exact color for each word correspondence attached to the variable in the sequence, so you guys don't get lost. And for those charitable skeptics, you can verify this in the Astrological Dictionary as well. Keep in mind that these statements are not to be taken literally. This work may be difficult to grasp the first time around for some viewers. The statements are encoded indirectly with similar concepts swapped in to describe the same core phenomenon from multiple perspectives. This is meant to be taken holistically rather than linearly line by line. If you're struggling, images may help, but closing your eyes and using your imagination often works best for recognizing the visual actions that are being described. The reading. All right, here we go. Workers are expected to acquire payments from an orator who is ready to go. We're told to hide many large gifts by a speaker who's traveling independently. Transporting strangers who are describing lovely merchandise that's disclosed in a private conversation. Replying back to every customer who's happy to discuss plans in the car. Traveling in a vehicle that's yellow in color benefits others who are working. Drivers on the road are thinking of tunes that are recommended for all to hear. Commuters are searching for the name of a song that's rated highly by listeners. Melancholic melodies that are unforgettable are happily vocalized in a car that is speeding. Young students listen to an internationally acclaimed song that's reportedly broadcasted on the radio. delivering the exact phrase to comfort citizens of the nation who are listening to words that are soothing. Passengers who are traveling know the lyrics to a classic melody that's sadly told. A singer at a microphone regrettably reveals a true feeling that's known to cause issues. Spontaneously delivering a message to a friend who genuinely captivates my mind. Individuals who decide to write to a lovely citizen are completely apprehensive of mentioning a feeling. A young speaker is hesitant of exposing a fact to a girl who is thinking of leaving you. Secretly hoping to gain a kiss with an inscription that's discovered by the door. Expressing dismay in public for providing a love letter that's sent from far away. Conclusion. Not only do we get the overall bittersweet theme that's spelled out in the lyrics of the song, and how he gets his heart broken, but the point of view shifts from the singer to the passenger and driver listening to the song. It almost feels like a chiasmus in which the concepts are repeated in reverse order. This astrological interpretation helps us not only to understand the meaning of the song, but also the wider implications this has outside of just the song itself, and how one can interact with it. From the particular microcosmic perspective to the macrocosmic big picture lens. So yeah, I hope this was insightful and enjoyable for you guys. I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care and Merry Christmas.